Hi everybody, it's good to see you again. I wanted to say Happy New Year. I feel like I've said Happy New Year in my last like 3 videos. I don't need to say Happy New Year anymore because it's March. We're like 3 months in. Today I'm gonna be doing a monthly favorites video of all my favorite things that I've been using in the past month. I have a ton of stuff here for you guys, including some TV show, movie, and music recommendations. So I'm gonna get started with the skincare stuff. My birthday is January 27th, so at the end of January, beginning of February, I started using these samples that I got from Sephora, which is the Best No. 9 Jelly Cleanser from Drunk Elephant, and the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream, also from Drunk Elephant. Ever since I have added these into my skincare routine, my skin has been so clear. Like, it cleared up literally immediately, and it was crazy because I never had like a product do something like that before. And Drunk Elephant hadn't really been on my radar just because the products are so expensive. I never really thought that I'd have the chance to even try them. But since I got these samples from Sephora, I definitely think I want to implement some Drunk Elephant into my routine when these run out. Now, how I'm going to do that, I'm not exactly sure, because the Jelly Cleanser is not bad. The full size price is $28, and they sell it at Sephora. But the full size of the Polypeptide Cream is $70. So I'm really hoping at some point I can be able to afford to buy the full size. That point is not right now. But I will say the full size is really big and it'll last you a really long time. So like once I buy it, I'm not gonna have to buy any more moisturizer for at least a year. So maybe I can consider it an investment? Possibly. Next up in skincare is this Freeman Clearing Sweet Tea Lemon Peel Off Clay Mask. I actually bought this in August when me and my friends went on a trip to the Five Below that's in Tallahassee, which I didn't know there was a Five Below here. That was an amazing discovery for me. But I haven't really been using it consistently until this month. And it's this peel off mask. It's like tan, so it kind of looks like I'm in whiteface when I do it, but it's fine. And it makes my skin feel so clear after I use it, like so clear. Like it feels clean and it feels so like soft to the touch, and I really like that. And it's also been helping me with my dark spots. I have a lot of dark spots in like these areas of my face, and I can definitely see them fading as time goes on. So this, coupled with the Drunk Elephant that I told you about and like the other 7 steps in my skincare routine that I'll show in another video, has really been helping my skin to clear up. Another thing I want to recommend is this replenishing aloe vera body gel from Walgreens. I got a real bad burn on my arm. I don't know if you can see it or how good it looks or nasty it looks in the camera. It's kind of hard to explain. It involves me making meatballs and like accidentally pouring boiling hot grease on my arm. But Hannah, my roommate, she let me borrow some of hers, and I've been applying it to the burn every day, and it's really been helping to make sure that it doesn't scar or anything like that, and it's made the skin around it really soft. So I definitely want to recommend this for helping with any sort of skin ailments or stuff like that. Burns mostly, that's what I used it for, the burn. My next recommendation is the Heart Love Blusher Palette by Beauty Treats. I saw someone talking about this on Twitter the other day, and they said that it was super pigmented and it has so many shades, as you can see. And she was saying that she's had it since her freshman year of college, and she's a senior now, and it still works really amazing for her. So I really wanted to try it. It was only like $5 on Amazon, and it came with Prime shipping. I have Prime, so yeah, it only cost me $5. I figured why not try it, and it's actually super pigmented. thrillies and stuff like that. I like to mix these orangish colors for like kind of a more subtly look, and sometimes I go a little bit more dramatic with these. It really depends on what you're wearing and what kind of event it is. It has a lot of similar shades to the Sephora Spice Market palette, which I really appreciate because I've wanted that palette for so long. And it's kind of expensive. It's more on the expensive side, especially for blush. So I was really happy when I saw this and I saw the glowing recommendation of it. So now I'm giving my own glowing recommendation. My next favorite for this month is the Wonky Luxe Glimmer Balm. I got this as a Christmas present from my cousin Aisha, who you guys have met before. I kind of put it inside my makeup bag and forgot about it because she also got me this really nice makeup bag that I will show you later on because this is one of the recommendations. And it's just really pretty. The stick itself is clear and it's filled with little glitters. The tip itself is pink because the heat of your mouth turns it to what would be like your perfect pink shade, and the glitters inside of it are pink and blue and gold, and it just looks really pretty when it's put on. I should have worn it today, I did not. Definitely recommend this. My last physical favorite of this month is the Ellis James Designs makeup bag. Like I said, this was also a Christmas present from Aisha, and I have a lot of makeup. I really like makeup, so it's kind of hard to organize it all and things get lost really easily. So what I use this makeup bag for, because I have a whole system over here that I organize it in, but I kind of just toss my everyday stuff into this bag, and you can see it, there's not much organization in there right now. Usually it's pretty organized, but this morning was kind of rough. I also keep my selfie light in there. Does that make any difference? Some brushes, blushes, primers, foundations, just normally stuff that I would reach for every day just kind of gets thrown in here so that I'm not constantly having to go through my organization over here unless I'm looking for something special, because otherwise it all just ends up strewn across my desk. Now we're going to move into the music recommendations that I have for the month of February. They're just kind of the stuff that has been on repeat over and over in my Spotify playlist. The first one is Golden Hour by Casey Musgraves. I have been listening to a lot of Casey Musgraves lately. I'm getting into a real big yeehaw phase in my life. I saw Casey actually when I went to see Harry Styles in Duluth, but I hadn't really listened to her album that much before I went. And after I left, I started listening to her more. It's really good, but my favorite song is tied kind of between Golden Hour and High Horse, depending on my mood. But I think I've been listening to Golden Hour a lot more than High Horse lately. My next favorite song for February is Mine by Slater. I really love this song. It's like a combination of like 90s like house and pop, and it's all like auto-tuned and stuff, and it's like if you're not really like a big pop fan, that's probably not for you. But I really like Slater songs. Slater, Charlie XCX, all of them. Like I'm real big into like pop. I think the song came out around Valentine's Day, and it just makes me want to, you know, dance. It makes me want to own me all night. My last song recommendation for February is I'm Not in Love by 10cc. This song is like a real throwback. I think it came out in the 1970s. But I've been rewatching Pose, which Pose is an amazing show, and if you haven't watched it yet, you should definitely go watch it. That's not even just a February recommendation, that's like every month recommendation. And that song is in the first episode, and I'd heard it before. I used to listen to it a lot in like middle school when Guardians of the Galaxy first came out, because that song is also in Guardians of the Galaxy, and hearing it in Pose again just like reignited the flame. So yeah, I've been listening to that song a lot. Now lastly, we're gonna do my TV recommendations. My first favorite of February TV wise is The Innocent Man, It's a crime documentary on Netflix. I think it's by the same people who did Making a Murderer, and I really love crime documentaries and stuff like that. I really like documentaries in general. It's basically the story of these two murders that took place in Ada, Oklahoma in the 1980s, and the men who confessed to the crimes and how the circumstances that they were convicted under were kind of shady. So it's kind of going into how stuff like that happens. And I won't spoil anything, but it's really good. Definitely recommend it if you are into documentaries or docu-series or stuff like that. My second February favorite is Sex Education on Netflix. I know it came out like at the end of January, maybe the beginning of January. I know it dropped this year. I was kind of behind the curve. I didn't start watching it for a while until my friends started spoiling things for me, so I was like, wow, I have to watch. I really like it. Again, I won't spoil anything about it, but it's basically about this kid named Otis who starts doing sex therapy at his school. Super funny, super amazing, super timely, super a lot of things. Definitely watch that one. My last February favorite is A Different World, the TV series that started as a Cosby Show spinoff, I want to say in 1983. Then Lisa Bonet left and it kind of became its own like standalone show. I've been going back through and watching all of those episodes again. I'm not sure why, because I watched the show when I was really, really young, like reruns of the show, but now I'm kind of going back and watching it in order as a college student, which is always fun. I have like a half-hour break in between classes every day, and I've just been watching one episode a day and eating my lunch in the library, and it's been pretty nice. So that's the end of all my recommendations or my favorites or whatever from February. Thank you for watching. I upload new videos every week when I'm good, so don't forget to like and subscribe to show your support, and I'll see you later.